Elaine, congratulations on the film.
Thank you so much. We're very
How
excited.
did how did it feel coming into a ready-made franchise?
It was it was both extremely exciting because I'm a big fan of the Spirit franchise, and it was scary because I had a lot to live up to. There are a lot of existing fans and hopefully a lot of new ones coming in, and it was my challenge to service both. Uh, but overall, I couldn't have been more honored when I was approached about the project.
Well, you'd think you'd be the perfect person for it, given your love of horses, and you'd think you'd go into it going, "Wow, this is a positive." Yet you've got in going, "Oh, my love of horses could be a hindrance. Please
Yes.
explain."
Yes, there was that challenge. I mean, I've been around horses since I was 8 or 9 years old, and I know them inside and out. Their behavioral patterns, their anatomy, the way their hair grows on every single part of their body in different directions. And I came into the project knowing, okay, don't be don't always be that person in the room that no, a horse would never do that. A horse doesn't have eyebrows, a horse doesn't have human teeth, because we're at the end of the day, we're making a story where we have to reach out to everybody, not just horse people. So in that respect, I was just constantly reminding myself, we're in animation, we can have fun, use your life experience but don't let it rule.
Yeah.
It was a challenge, but it was also really fun.
That wasn't the only challenge, though, Elaine. You're making this during a pandemic. Everything is done virtually. How do you, and I know there was a co-director, but still, I think that would be even harder still. How did you do all of that?
Yeah, I mean, initially starting the project was a big enough challenge for me, taking on my very first gigantic feature film that's this big cinematic adventure for the big screen. And oh my gosh, and learning the process as I went. And then months in, the process changed and became very abnormal. And we were all sent home from what should be a very in-person and collaborative environment. So not just me, but now the entire crew was learning how to do this together because none of us had ever done that before. So, the challenges just impounded as we went, and it became a very much, which is fortunate, it became a big learning experience and an education for everybody on the crew, which doesn't necessarily always happen.
Yeah.
So now hopefully we're stronger on whatever it is next.
Well, talking about strong, there's a line that is constantly uttered: be strong, be brave, let courage lead the way. In this uncertain industry, how do you continue to let courage lead the way when I'm sure there's voices in your head going, is it time to throw it in?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a good question for everybody right now.
Yeah.
For me, one of the things I loved most about having this particular project, this specific movie to work on during the pandemic, was the idea that it is this big, out in the wild cinematic adventure in all of these beautiful landscapes, galloping up a mountain, climbing through a canyon. And it was just a constant reminder, being stuck in my living room, that these places are out there and we will get back out there again. It was just a wonderful light at the end of the tunnel. And now it's just, the simultaneous timing of us finishing this movie while the world is gearing up to get ready and get back out there into the wild, felt like a really amazing experience.
Well, enjoy getting back out into the wild and actually getting to see this on a big screen, Elaine.
Oh my gosh, don't you miss popcorn at the movie theater? I can't wait.
I miss it all. I cannot wait. Enjoy all of it. Thank you so much, Elaine.
Thank you. Thanks. So nice talking with you.